All of Huntington's curriculum can be found on bookshelves. Each series of books are grouped in binders of the same color and labeled according to title and book level. There are answer keys for each book series, and they are all grouped together on the answer key bookshelf, labeled appropriately. To begin with, we're going to discuss books that fall under the Core Readers classification. Core Readers are books that help to develop skills students will mostly encounter on standardized tests, such as locating main idea, recalling facts, drawing conclusions, and making inferences. Each student has one core reader in his or her program. The Multiple Skills Series is one of the simplest core reader programs in Huntington's curriculum. Each unit has a page with a picture and a small passage, and then 5 questions to check for comprehension. Question number 1 always has to do with the main idea, while questions 2, 3, and 4 usually have to do with recalling facts and details. Question 5 always has something to do with either drawing conclusions or vocabulary. The Multiple Skills Series is one of the simplest core reader programs in Huntington's curriculum. Each unit has a page with a picture and a small passage, and then 5 questions to check for comprehension. Question number 1 always has to do with the main idea, while questions 2, 3, and 4 usually have to do with recalling facts and details. Question 5 always has something to do with either drawing conclusions or vocabulary. All students' answers will go on a multiple skills answer sheet. This answer sheet has the student's name, level of multiple skills, and it will have the unit. All student answers will go on a multiple skills answer sheet. This sheet has the student's name and the book level displayed at the top. The book units run along the top, while the question numbers will run along the side. The Multiple Skills Series advances 8 units for 8 units at 80% or above. This means that if a student scores 80% or better on 8 units in a row, he or she gets to skip 8 units. This is done to ensure students stay challenged as they advance through their program. Each multiple skills level has 4 books. The student must go through books A, 1, 2, 3, and 4 before advancing to book B. New Practice Reader is another core program that is slightly more challenging than the Multiple Skills Series. There are 2 sections with questions, one before the student reads, called Getting Ready to Read, and one after the student reads, titled Testing Yourself. For this reason, there will be 2 separate scores in the progress record book when a student uses this book in his or her program. The answer sheet for New Practice Reader has 2 sections for answers for each lesson, as well as a place to record the score at the bottom. New Practice Reader also advances 8 lessons for 8 lessons at 80% or better. Always remember to record 2 answers for New Practice Reader in the progress book. Reading for Concepts is a more challenging core reader because the passages are slightly longer and some questions require fill-in-the-blank question types along with multiple choice question types. The Reading for Concepts answer sheet has a place for the student's name at the top with spaces to record the date, page, teacher initials, and student answers along the side. Reading for Concepts also advances 8 lessons for 8 lessons at 80% or better. Lastly, Project Achievement is a core reader that focuses on reading comprehension with an emphasis on vocabulary. The answer sheet for Project Achievement displays the page number students should do specific to the level book they are using. Project Achievement is the only core reader program that does not advance. It is also unique in that A-Level starts at 4th grade, where the majority of the curriculum associates A-Levels with 1st grade.